They may just want to relax this weekend, maybe watch some movies. Michael Cook's here. Going to review two of them. One of them heard about for about a year or so, 80 for Brady. The other one, Knock at the Cabin.
Yes, good morning. Both of these films are playing at theaters, so it's a good time to head to the theaters this weekend potentially. Let's start off with 80 for Brady. This has an all-star cast. Lily Tomlin, Jane Fonda, Rita Moreno, and Sally Field play four best friends who love the New England Patriots, and they have a tradition. They watch every game together, and they have to sit in specific spots. They are super fans, and at the beginning of the film we see that they became friends and over this love of watching the game, because one of them had cancer and they worked through it and helped this person survive cancer. They, through a happenstance of circumstances, they actually get tickets to go to the Super Bowl. I won't give away how that happens, but they get to go to the 2017 Houston Super Bowl with the Patriots versus the Falcons, and of course Tom Brady being the quarterback that they all love and admire, leading the New England Patriots at the time. This is loosely based on a true story. Now, there's a lot of things that clearly did not happen in real life. Yeah. A lot of crazy things of the kind of trouble they get down into in the Super Bowl, and the hijinks that they do. But the core of this movie is the friendship between these four women and how they support each other through thick and thin, how they know each other's good points and bad points and call each other out when they kind of mess up. But you know, with four literally icons of American pop culture, you wonder if this movie would be good. It actually is good.
Really?
I really enjoyed this movie. Seeing these four women working together was a lot of fun. A lot of good cameos that worked very well. I really enjoyed this movie. I give it an 8 out of 10.
I bet they had fun. I bet everybody who made the got fun.
It was clear. Yeah, there's some subplots that don't go anywhere, and there's some predictability, but it's still a fun time to watch.
Well, I saw Guy Fieri in it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. You got, Flavor Town.
Yes, indeed. All right, let's move on to Knock in the Cabin.
Knock at the Cabin. The latest from M. Night Shyamalan premieres today at theaters. The basic story is there's a cabin that this family has taken a little vacation to. Two dads and their adopted daughter. They're having a fun time, but all of a sudden, four strangers show up out of nowhere, take them hostage, tie them to chairs, and tell them if they don't make a sacrifice, an unspeakable sacrifice, that literally the world will end, that the apocalypse is coming. Dave Bautista leads these four seemingly zealots, or are the apocalyptic zealots, or what are they? He's a soft-spoken giant who really doesn't seem to want to be there, but feels like he has a task to do. Jonathan Groff and Ben Aldridge play the dads of the young daughter, and they're like, well, are these people crazy? They're the apocalypse. And of course, with any like M. Night Shyamalan film, there's going to be various twists and turns, a lot of tense moments. Makes you wonder what's real, what's not. Are these people telling the truth, or are they just plain crazy? Very fine acting throughout the cast, keeping you guessing on what's happening next. Dave Bautista really just shows his chops in this movie. This is another tense thriller from M. Night Shyamalan. I will say the ending is not quite as satisfying as some of his other films, and that there are certain, it's a parable that doesn't quite seem to have any deeper meaning. It's trying to go for sacrifice and what would you do to protect your family, but it doesn't give it enough time to really, how often are you going to be saying, would you make a sacrifice to literally save the entire planet? That's just not a realistic notion. But I still enjoyed this movie for what it was, a tense thriller that kind of kept you guessing and wondering if these people are telling the truth or not. With Rupert Grint, also from Harry Potter fame, is in this film, so a lot of good cast. I also enjoyed this movie. I give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
So two very different films to see this weekend, just depending on what you feel like seeing at the theaters.
Both in the theater, too?
Both in the theaters, only at theaters.
All right, cool. Thanks, Michael.